Amy.
And I'm Chad.
We're finally filming our wedding Q&A.
It's boring fun.
Yeah! So let's get straight into the first question. How
Okay.
big was your wedding? Who did you invite?
Oh, we had a very intimate and small wedding.
Our wedding was originally planned to be 60 people, but because of the whole coronavirus situation, some people couldn't come. In the end, it was about like 45, was it?
45 people.
And we invited the most important people like our family, close friends.
That's it.
Actually, apart from this wedding, we were going to have a wedding dinner in Hong Kong. The Phuket one was meant to be for our friends, so more like young people.
Yes.
So our parents, friends, like the uncle, aunties, were gonna go to the Hong Kong one.
Yeah.
So they don't have to fly all the way
Yeah,
to
that one's
Phuket.
just a dinner. Not
It
a
was
big
supposed to
wedding.
happen
March.
but then because of the
virus.
situation, so we are going to postpone it
Push
to
back.
we don't know when.
Very much later.
But it's okay, the wedding happened. So a lot of questions are about why we picked Thailand. So many questions like which places you considered before Phuket, how did you choose the location, what made you decide to have it in Thailand. A long time ago, we actually said we want to have the wedding in Hong Kong.
嗰個 location 咧應該係香港。
The plan originally is to find somewhere outdoor that allows dog. There are just so few options in Hong Kong.
我哋嘅夢想婚禮就係 puppy theme。
That's actually the next question, like why not a doggy themed wedding
Oh.
like you mentioned in one of the videos. After talking to our parents, actually they prefer without Bobo because for them,
They would be the ones that have to take care of Bobo the whole time.
the whole day they will be stressed and they need to pick up the poo
Poo
and make sure
and
Bobo is
pee.
not going crazy and
Yeah.
they won't be able to enjoy the day, and we want our parents to enjoy it. So I think that's when I start looking at some Thailand ones and they look really amazing.
Yeah.
We picked Thailand also because first it's close to Hong Kong. There are a lot of direct flights, less hours compared to places like Bali, which is beautiful as well.
And also very popular amongst Hong Kong people for
Yeah.
getting married.
A
Yeah.
lot of beautiful venues.
Yeah.
At that time, we just so happened had a work trip that cancelled, but then Chad already took his leave. We just booked a flight to Phuket to look at venues. So in 5 days, we looked at 12
12
venues. We considered Koh Samui as well, but there's only one flight per day back then, and so we wanted our guests to have more options.
Yeah.
So Phuket was a great choice. I think overseas weddings are much easier if you have less people. We booked out the whole villa, right? Our villa only allow, I think, maximum 120 people. A lot of Chinese families have
250 plus.
yeah,
Like
and
500.
so then it's much harder for them to find a venue. What's the criteria you've got for your venue? When I start looking at the Phuket wedding photos, I saw a lot of over the pool photos and I thought they were so pretty, and
Yeah.
so that's my criteria. That's why we decided very quickly for
Yeah.
our final venue. How long have you been planning the wedding for?
Year and a half?
It's not like the whole time we're
Planning,
100% planning.
A
You
bit at the
decide-
start.
Didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything, and then a bit at the end.
But I like that we have a bit more time so we don't feel like it's a rush.
Rush, yeah.
What kind of pressure did you face while planning for the wedding? For those of you who don't know, Chad planned most of the wedding with our planner because I was just really busy at work, and wedding planning stressed me out and made me feel more anxious about the wedding, so he took care of it. I'll let Chad talk about his stressful part and then I'll talk about mine.
I didn't actually find it that stressful, but I think that's mostly because we were very lucky that we had two really good wedding planners who helped with mostly everything.
And I also think it's just because Chad's personality doesn't
I'm-
get really stressed. Like
she gets super stressed, so I was more than happy to sort of take on the responsibility. I wasn't even like the guy mainly planning it. I just had to go to the meetings with our wedding planners and make sure that I had everything sort of understood, and then I would gently convey it to Emily and she would make the decision.
I would just say yes,
yes
no,
or no,
yes,
yes,
no.
no, yes,
Yeah.
no. So I'm just more like a middleman.
I still got stressed in the end. I think Chad a little bit too because it was in February this year. So
yes.
that's when the whole virus situation started.
So that is the most stressful thing, the virus.
Yeah, at that time a lot of people still travel. It was not like now where the whole world's in lockdown. So you just don't know which country is going to have some sudden travel restriction.
Yeah, so I think like a week out before the wedding, Philippines did a travel ban, and that made Emily super freak out. She's like, what if Thailand does it? Ah!
One of my biggest anxiety right now is also not sure if our wedding will be cancelled because it's in a few weeks. The thing is, we did consider postponing the wedding. However, the venues in Thailand, they're not able to do any refund. So basically, if we are to postpone, we'll lose all the money. We have to pay all that again.
I think like now in the current environment where all airlines are canceling flights and all, you know,
it would be different.
Then they might give refunds, but I think at the time they didn't.
It was, so I was so stressed. I thought all the work, all the money we have put into would be gone.
After our wedding, I think within the next 2 weeks, all the stuff started to happen. All the lockdowns, all the different countries shutting borders, flights being cancelled. So we're super lucky.
Did you both ever fight for wedding planning?
A lot of times, a lot of the fighting comes actually from the different families, and so you have the bride and the groom, but behind them have a lot of pressure and requests from like aunties, uncles, and like the mom and the dad. We're very lucky that our wedding was very small. We did not have pressure from our parents to do this, do that, include this, include that. So it was all down to us.
That's actually the next question. How do you prioritize your parents and in-law requests for the wedding? They actually had no requests or demands.
They were great. They just went along with it, had a good time, enjoyed it like a vacation.
What was your and Chad's favorite part of the wedding and why?
My favorite part was the dinner time.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's because all of the nervous ganjang stuff was over. Like we did the ceremony, we finished our vows, that was all okay, that was fine. So now, during the dinner time, we could relax and watch everybody else do the speeches and get wasted and do funny stuff, and we just sit and laugh and eat and drink, and it's awesome.
My favorite part of the wedding was actually our family and us. We went to Phuket for 4 days and we stayed in that villa for 4 days, and we're just like a mini getaway time with our family. How long did it take to find your wedding dress? How many did you try on? It was actually really fast because I knew exactly which style he likes. Because we did a few pre-wedding shoots. At first in my mind I actually prefer something that's more like princessy, like huge. But then I realized throughout the pre-weddings that he didn't like those that much. He preferred sexy, really tight, and also because it's an overseas wedding. So hot. I need to take the dress, put it in the luggage and take it to Thailand. I didn't want something so heavy and those
so small is good.
When I went there, I just went straight to the tight, sexy section. I was trying to decide between two sexy ones. I didn't decide on the day, I just took photos of them and I sent to all my friends and asked them to pick because I did want to keep the tradition of that the groom not seeing the dress until the ceremony. So do you like it in the end?
Yeah, I love it. Love it. My favorite.
Your makeup is so beautiful and flawless. Let us know how. I have this amazing makeup artist, so that's actually one of my biggest tips. Must do trial before the wedding.
Yes.
Don't just do it the first time on the day. It depends on how much you care about your makeup. I do care a lot because that's super important, like in all the photos. My makeup artist, she was someone that has been doing my makeup for quite a while. She did my makeup for a lot of different shoots and work. So she's someone that I trust, and she also knows my face quite well. Even then, I still had a makeup trial, I think a week before the wedding. Because if you're not happy with your makeup that day, there's nothing you can do. You just cry. That's it. Not just makeup. It's important to have trial for your hair too, because the first few hairstyle that I tried, I saw on Instagram. I thought those looked great, right? When she first did it on my hair, I look like an auntie. And so you don't know what style really suits your face. Is there anything you wish you did differently about the wedding?
I like everything.
You like everything?
I'm so happy how it turned out. So looking back, I don't see anything that... Oh! I know! Stay 1 day longer.
Oh, because we were leaving the day right after our wedding.
After
so it was a rush.
So it was a rush. We didn't have a chance to enjoy. I wanted at least 1 day where we can enjoy the villa and stay by the pool and just like chill.
For me, I think the wedding day, I wish I was less nervous and I felt like I wasn't as present. I was just so nervous. So I wish I could redo it. But That's just my personality. I want to ask if chat takes after your surname or is it other way around? Because I think I saw on your story that you are officially Mr. and Mrs. Wong.
That's just a joke that she likes to do.
No.
Why would I take her surname? What?
Wong is a very nice. It means king in Chinese.
Okay.
You can join the royal family.
There's 3 million kings in Hong Kong.
We're not taking each other's surname. I think nowadays a lot of people don't.
Especially with her, you know, it's her brand. You guys all follow Emmy Wong, so it's gonna be weird if she changes it all of a sudden.
For me, growing up, our generation, like, I don't see the need at all.
And I'm one who I don't care. I think maybe a lot of guys will be like very like offended and they really
Your
need
family,
it.
they
We
don't
don't
care.
Yeah.
I'm just lazy because I think you need
It's a lot
to
of
change
administrative
yeah, you need
work.
to go do something. Yeah.
Change passport, change ID, change this, change wow. Ooh, but it'll be an interesting question to see what the kid gets.
They can do two. They
Yeah,
can
a
do
lot of
two.
people do double barrel. I have
Yeah.
friends who have double barrel last name.
We need to keep the royal king.
The 3 million kings in Hong Kong.
Was that a legal marriage or you have signed the paperwork in Hong Kong first? So, good question.
Because in Hong Kong they do not recognize marriages that have been officiated and signed in Thailand. We did our signing beforehand in Hong Kong.
阿子，你準備好結婚未啊？弟弟。
It is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding terms of the marriage.
媽嚟啊，媽媽嚟啊。
Marriage? Thank you. Thank you.
And then we went to go to Thailand to do our
Yeah.
wedding.
What are the plannings for your honeymoon? So at first we did have some places in mind and we were gonna go last month, but because of the whole situation now in the world, we're just gonna postpone it to I don't
Much
know when.
later.
I just hope the situation will get better first, like everyone's safe.
Yes.
Just think about it.
Once everything goes back to normal, then we can think about it.
Last question. Do you want kids? Any plans for baby? When?
It's interesting, you guys have probably seen the evolution of this question over the course of several years when we film videos.
Did we say we don't want kids in one of
In
the
the first
videos?
one, yeah, the first time we ever answered this question, we said we don't feel like we want kids.
Both of us actually don't really want kids for now. I don't know that people keep saying that might change one day when we grow up, we might want kids, but as of right now, we don't. It's not within our plan.
We like dogs.
We want 5 dogs. Like I want 3 poodles.
2 big ones. But we did say at the end that we understand that this answer might change in the future.
That's what our parents probably, if they're
Thought.
watching, told you so.
Yeah. We think that now we probably will have kids at some point in time, but probably not soon.
I think just enjoy another few years of just being us
Yeah.
first.
And enjoy married life. Go travel to certain places where it's not convenient to have children yet.
I do want to have kids when my parents are still healthy and so you know they can spend more time with the grandkids. Hope this is helpful to you.
Yes.
If you're
Planning your wedding.
well, I feel really bad for people who plan to have their wedding this year because
yeah.
I actually got a lot of messages from you guys saying your wedding might be cancelled.
One piece of advice I can give you guys, regardless, you know, even after this virus thing gets better and you're gonna have your wedding later, is you can buy wedding insurance. My colleague bought wedding insurance and then before his wedding, he broke his leg skiing. Everything got messed up. And even on the day, he had flooding and rain and the power goes out.
And
so
he got
all
no
compensation.
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something to
buy
look
wedding
into.
insurance. Anyway, guys,
If you like our videos, remember to subscribe and turn on notification for more fun videos coming your way.